how long does it take to obtain a position of public trust? Boy, I wish I knew. Hi, this is Lindy Kaiser with clearancejobs.com. We get a lot of questions about public trust positions along with security clearance positions. A position of public trust is not the same as a security clearance, but they're like kissing cousins. They're very related. The forms are nearly the same. My anecdote is always that I submitted an SF-85P for a position of public trust, thinking it was a security clearance when I was a Department of the Army intern. Who hasn't, is what I say. But because the forms are somewhat similar, again, a high-risk public trust position and security clearance eligibility, very similar but different. So public trust determinations are not as transparent as the security clearance process, actually, which is really interesting. There are reporting requirements. The government provides updates on how long it takes to obtain a security clearance. I don't think they do for positions of public trust. If you know and you see them and you have access to that reporting, let me know. I'm sure Congress is getting updates on those. But where they do publish top secret security clearance timelines, we don't get those for public trust. A key reason public trust is like a wide open ecosystem of people supporting a lot of different functions across government. It's going to be super interesting as we start rolling in the high-risk public trust population into continuous vetting in the next year. We're finally going to have more eyesight, eyeballs, and information about that population. We might get those determinations as well. But a lot of folks falsely assume that a public trust will be easier or faster to obtain than a security clearance. And unfortunately, I can tell you that's not necessarily the case for a lot of agencies. Sure, a public trust determination can be made in a matter of weeks. Sometimes it can linger months, 6 months or more is a frequent adage I hear for folks waiting for a position of public trust determination. So answer, it varies. Ask your agency or security officer if they have average timelines. Because public trust is currently, the way it's done right now, administered very much at a localized level, a localized response is really the only accurate one you're going to get. So what I could give you in aggregate at clearance jobs would not be super helpful. I don't have great information for you, but ask your local agency. But no, it can take a while. We do report on average security clearance processing times. You could use those as a general benchmark over at clearance jobs. Say, hey, how long might it take for a position of public trust? But again, because it's so agency dependent, because those public trusts are issued at the position agency level, best source of advice is going to be in your individual agency to ask for advice or information. So for more on that, for more on why a public trust isn't actually a security clearance, visit us over at clearancejobs.com.